Welcome to day one of our overnight stay in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. We are both on tour, so let's see what we get up to.
Hello stranger.
Morning.
We've had a day at sea and we're now in Santo Domingo.
Yeah.
Where is that, you may be wondering?
Dominican Republic.
Dominican Republic. We are in our sauna of a room here as it is blooming hot.
Yeah.
Very hot. We're going to need to get somebody out to try and have a look, but it looks like there's already been a lot of work done on the aircon and it doesn't work. So
what's our plans for today?
Today, here on a walking tour.
I'm 4 hours on foot.
4 hours on foot, whereas I would quite rather not be out in this heat. I'm doing a bus tour with some free time just to get an introduction, as this is the first time that I've even been here in Santo Domingo. So come with us, explore our day.
Yeah.
In Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic.
What we get up to.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's go. We're here. We've touched dry land. Let's enjoy the music of the locals.
So we're in the terminal and it's a cruise port that isn't very much visited by many cruise ships a year, but it's got a great port. There's lots of people selling some crafts and some gifts. We've also seen the Santo Domingo Cafe. It's a coffee you can buy. We saw it in shops in port the other day, but I'm just waiting in port to get the Wi-Fi, so it quickly locked on and I'm waiting to go off on my tour. But it is a lovely, very well ventilated cruise port, so very good.
So I'm off on tour, and our first stop is we're actually heading to a lighthouse to view it at a distance, and it is the Columbus Lighthouse. It was built to commemorate the 500th anniversary of Columbus's travels to the Americas. However, we weren't able to get up close, and only certain sides of it you were able to get out the bus and take a picture, because on the other side it wasn't safe for tourists. So it was very important that we stayed with our guide and we followed their instructions. It is in the shape of a cross, so it's a very uniquely shaped lighthouse. So let's carry on and head into town. So, as I am crossing over into the historical part of Santo Domingo, let's join Chris and see what he is getting up to on his tour.
Hello, with me. Made our first stop. It's a very busy city, lots of traffic. The guide that we have today is very knowledgeable, but putting people to sleep. So yeah, we've just stopped at the Presidential Palace, which I will give you a view of in just a second. But yeah, very hot and quite humid today as well. But yeah, here we are, we're at the Presidential Palace. I'll just take you over the road. So yeah, the tour is just a city tour and then some free time. So I'll see you in a little while. Bye!
So it's back to me, and we have reached one of the entrances to the old wall city, where we are actually looking at a statue of Juan Pablo Duarte, one of the founding fathers of Dominican Republic. So let's continue on into the city. So we've made it to the central square of the colonial zone, and we have a beautiful statue of Columbus, and he is stretched out pointing towards the Americas and also north. Was a lovely square, but there was so many pigeons, and at times I did have to step to the side.
Hello, I'm halfway into my tour. We've just been on a certain plaza and we've now got an hour free time, so I'm going to go and explore. And what are the chances I might probably bump into Chris? So after doing a hunt of several shops, I did find a really cheap one that was very quite empty, but I got a Lime doll, which I'm quite chuffed with. So I'm going to go and head back and go the other side of the main street. But there is lots of tourist police, and we did say our tour guide not to go left and right, to just stay on the main road. And it's quite evident that most people are staying in the same bit. But yeah, I'm going to go and head down every bit, but I am back to the plaza.
Back with me. My tour is not going so well. The tour guide has lost control of the group, I would say. He is very behind on his times, and I just don't know when or how this tour is going to be rescued. We're now starting a 45-minute walk when we're due to be back at the ship in 30 minutes, and we've also got free time to go as well, so I don't know how that's going to work, but hey, we'll see. But yeah, still on tour.
And what would you know, I've came across him. Hello.
Hello. I'm sure you've just heard from me. Still mad.
So as I leave Chris with his tour, I carry on with mine, and we start heading down some streets towards a derelict hospital. It was actually a really interesting space, and it's actually been used for more modern events like festivals, concerts, and even a wedding, but it was an old abandoned hospital, one of the first, when Santo Domingo was first established. We were brought into a few cultural centres, and this one had a theatre and bar within the back area, which I thought was a really great space. The stage actually went around the bar tables. It would have been a really great venue to return to in the future to listen to some live music or watch a play or a comedian. So it was a really nice space to visit.
And the rain is coming on. Still on our tour. We are still walking about the colonial zone, no idea where we are, but the streets are gorgeous and so much history. Although we do walk on a few building sites, but also all the statues we walk past are like, they look modern, but they're not. They're really nice. So yes, currently getting soaking wet. Let's see where we head to. I think we're going to a little museum, I think, but we'll find out.
In this cultural museum, we actually got to sit and watch a movie discussing the Taino people and their history, and it was actually really well made, really well produced. So I would highly recommend visiting the cultural centre for the Taino people. It was really nice. We are at the end of day one for us, and you can see there's not been much content from Chris. He didn't have a great tour. However, we make the best of it, and we had a second day, and we had one of our most memorable days on the second day. So we hope you will join us as we take you out with the colonial zone tomorrow. See you next time.